Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Ciara Kelly if you don't know me, and today I'm going to be telling you the truth, like the real tea, the real tea about freelance modeling. Like, I'm not sugarcoating shit. So if you want to be a freelance model, or you are one, or if you just want to see if we've been through similar things, I got you. Okay, so first things first, what is freelance modeling? What is that? Freelance modeling is when you are a model, you take pictures with photographers and everything, but you do everything yourself. You don't have an agency, you don't have a mother agency, nothing. You do your own bookings, you decide if the scene is safe or not, and if you're gonna go to the booking, you determine your own rates, everything. So that's freelance modeling. People are probably wondering, oh wow, do you get paid for freelance modeling? Well, okay, so that's where it gets tricky. So whenever a project is looking, I guess, for a model, they typically go with agencies because it's more guaranteed that the model will be on time, that the model is professional, compared to, like, if there's me, who I have my portfolio and everything built up, and I'm just like, here's my portfolio, I would love to model for you for this upcoming project that you have. And it would be like a lot harder for me to prove myself compared to like a model at an agency, and then you set your own rates and what you would like expect. And if you're having trouble setting your own rates, I would just Google like what other models are using as their rates like in your area. Like, I'm in North Carolina, so I can't charge rates as high as models in LA. And then I'll go ahead and put the disclaimer like out there now that a bunch of people have this like perception that modeling is easy. It's not. And modeling really isn't all about like, oh, she needs to look good, she needs to look thin, because the modeling industry has really opened up and anyone can be a model. Like, it used to be a thing where you have to be 5'8" and above. You can be 5'4" and be a model now, sweetheart. Okay, like, don't let that like set you back. You can be a guy, a female, you can be whoever you want to be and model. I ran into things where the photographer has like felt weird to me. Like, we're talking before the project, planning what we're gonna do, then they just say something or do something that's like, this does not seem like a safe environment for me to be in or somewhere I'd be comfortable with. It's a guy who he is really popular in a bunch of groups that I was in for modeling, and I saw his work and it looked good. I saw he did like a lot of like lingerie / boudoir. He reached out to me. I said, yeah, let's work together. But we decided to work on a high fashion project, as in crazy outfits, big, galore, the whole shebang. So I told him I wanted it to be on like a parking deck because I saw some Pinterest inspo and that's what I wanted. And it ended up with him sending me like nude photos of another model that he had shot and saying, let me just ask you this, are you comfortable with this? And I told him, I was like, no, including because that's not even what we decided on. So it's like, why are you bringing this up? But she was topless and like completely topless and just turned to like the right. And I was like, I might could do a shot like that if it's pasties involved. If you guys don't know what pasties are, they go like on your nipples to like cover up a majority of it. I body paint also, if you guys didn't know. So I have some of those. Or else like if we do implied nude, where like you have something on your chest, but like when you turn, it looks like you're topless. And he was like, no, that's not art. That's not natural. That's weird. That's like a red flag right there. And I already said no, but you're still pushing. And then it came to the point where it was like, no, I'm not comfortable with it. And he was like, well, I wouldn't want you to do anything you're not comfortable with. I've worked with 200 plus models and I have a clean reputation. I didn't give a fuck about his reputation. And then they were like, well, I won't post the photos. And that was more red flags, because if you're not posting my photos and you're just keeping them after you take them, that's even, what's the fucking point? I got a model that I've worked with. We took pictures together, and she used our pictures for her OnlyFans to make money. Made it seem like we kind of had girl-on-girl content, which rubbed me the wrong way, and I got a bunch of my followers to report it, and it never came down. My mic was on the floor the whole time, so my quality probably sounds a little different than the first half. We're gonna roll with it. So some pros that I've met a lot of good models, I've met a lot of good photographers. Once they get comfortable with you and see what you're capable of, they'll recommend you to other people to do work with. And there's a thing called TFP, which is called trade for print, and that is when models and photographers collab together, but there's no payment involved. So they pretty much take pictures of you for free. You give them your modeling time for free. You both keep them for your portfolio to help build yourself. From working with other models and photographers, I've also learned new poses to do. I've also learned new ways to think of, like, I guess my better side of which face, like, where knowing what looks best for me on camera, knowing what lighting hits you best and where, it helps a lot. But for freelance modeling, I will say it's something that I personally don't have any friends like in real life that live here. All of my friends that I have are online. So when there's sometimes where there's a sketchy situation, I don't have anybody to bring with me, which usually photographers will let you bring someone if you feel uneasy or just for your first time meeting. And I don't have anybody. So if I get an intuition or a gut feeling, I honestly just don't go. I had somebody that, like, I don't know, to me, they messaged me yesterday that I just didn't like how it came off. And they even offered for me to bring someone, but it was along the lines of, I'll be willing to travel to you to shoot. And if it's bad weather, the location's not perfect how we want it, then I'll get a nice hotel. And I was just like, It just rubbed me the wrong way. So when it comes to modeling and booking gigs for yourself, which are paid, or TFP, please just be safe. If you have someone that you can bring, please bring them with you. And every time, like, that's a whole nother thing. I just thought of something. If you guys need help with getting published as a model or as a photographer, please leave a comment below and I will tell you guys how to get published, because I'm like 15 times published and I got this publishing done in like 2 months. And then I realized how easy it was to become published. So it hasn't been my main focus. Getting published as a model, being on magazine covers, being in magazines is not difficult at all. And it doesn't cost money. So if you guys want to know that too and want that to be another video, please comment down below. As well as if you need like help posing, or if you're a photographer and the video would just be helpful to show your models as far as posing goes. I'm gonna go ahead and let that wrap up today's video because I'm mad that this lav mic fell off, so my quality probably won't sound as amazing as I wanted it to in post, but we'll see in a second. Welcome back to my channel. We went ahead and upgraded my camera. We went ahead and got a lens for the camera. We have a lav mic. We also have more lights and stuff for when I don't film with natural light, even though I prefer natural light. My name is Allie. Stick around. Make sure you like and subscribe. Dude, I'm like so new to this. Make sure you like the video if you like the content and want more modeling stuff. I ran out of like shit to say. I don't know how I'm supposed to end this, so like, bye.